Hello everyone.
Hi everybody.
Welcome to Freestyle Repertory Theater's
Right there.
home theater.
Home fooling.
Home fooling, yeah. So I think you've been working with your families. They're probably doing some pretty good improv now. You've got everybody following these rules, right?
Very important.
Always say yes. Always make your partner look good. And you see, we have a little bit of extra advice here today. Be spontaneous. That's when you're saying yes to your own first idea and you're just going with it. Have you noticed I learned something? I learned how to put our website into the film without holding up the sign anymore.
I missed the sign, but okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I like the sign. We
That's
may
right.
bring it back just for fun. Today is fun for all you people who like to do acting. And you may have already been doing some good acting in the other games that we've been working on with you and that you've been teaching your families. But this one is all about playing characters and being spontaneous while we're doing it. Because in scripted theater, we study our characters. We take the script home and learn about them. But in an improvisational theater, we make them up right on the spot. And before we show you the game, I just want to ask you, how do you know that I'm playing a character right now?
What has changed?
Oh yes, things have changed.
Now look at Laura, look at everything she's doing. There are things that have changed. Don't tell me what you think she is.
Mm-hmm.
What has changed? What did she change physically?
Yeah, do you see that? Yeah.
Look at her body.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
different. She's tall. She's got good posture, but now her shape has changed. You can see her shape.
That's not all.
No, what else has changed? Look at her. Look, things are different. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, I think this area of her body, her face has changed. Her her face has changed.
Yes.
He doesn't do this to, look, she's not so, look at this crazy stuff going on. She's moving different. She's moving much different.
And
What?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Listen to her. The sound of her voice. She's changed how she's talking. She's changed her shape, her face, how she moves, and how she talks. Those four things. Shape, face, move, talk.
That may have made you think that that I was up to something. It may have made you think that I wanted something. It may have made you think that I had a different relationship with the other character in the scene with me.
Or that she was a witch or some other kind of character.
You might have imagined that I would be dressed differently, but it was all because I changed those four things. And this game is called Shape, Face, Move, Talk. And in it, we train ourselves to say yes to ourselves 4 times in a row, right away, spontaneously. And by that time, we've made up a character. So,
Are you ready for this?
yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you're at home and you have people there, like more than just 2 of you, you could ask people for suggestions of like how character might feel or something like that. But we don't have other people here, so we have some written down here. So just to surprise ourselves, we're going to pull one out.
Okay, got this
And
one.
then, okay, what's the way our character's going to feel?
Our characters are going to feel thoughtful.
So we'll stand in neutral position to start out with, which is like this, just with our arms at our side, ready to go. Should I call this one out?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So when I say shape, we will both pop into a shape that the word thoughtful suggests to us. And now, we may not have the same shape, but we are both right. We're both going to say yes to our own first idea. Here we go. Thoughtful. Shape. And then when I say face, we're going to throw in the way our character looks in their face. Here we go. Face. And now, without speaking, when I say move, we're going to just make up the way a person who stands like this and has a face like this might move. Move. And then, when I say talk, we'll try out how our character might talk. Talk. No, after you.
The window
No,
up too
please,
high.
please,
I mean,
have a
I'll put the
seat.
window down.
Yes.
If you got a draft,
I baked this
are you
for
all
you.
right?
Yes.
You are looking
And then when we say
lovely.
neutral position, we go back to neutral. Neutral position. and then we're ready to do more. It's a nice warm-up. Should we try like 2 more in a row?
All right.
Grizz?
Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to take this one right here. And this one is slide.
Now, if you're playing with younger kids and maybe they don't know some words that you picked, you just go with it anyway. Tell them to do whatever pops into their head, just based on the sound of the word. And then they could look it up later. Be very interesting to find out words this way. Here we go.
Everything you do is right.
Yeah.
Everything.
Here we go. Slide. Shape. Face. Move. Talk.
Ah!
I have an apple for you.
Well,
Would
aren't
you like
you
to
a
eat
lovely
it?
person?
Neutral. The next one is
I'm nervous now.
Right.
I didn't pick this one.
sassy. Shape. Face. Move. Talk. Oh, no,
Oh, aren't you
I
something?
love it.
Wow,
Oh, girl,
I like
you look
your
wonderful.
shirt. Oh, it's so nice.
And neutral position. Now, you could play this with a whole bunch of people. And in fact, if you do play it with a whole bunch of people, would you send us a video and show us
Oh,
what
I'd
it
love to
looks
see
like?
it.
I even thought you could, if your mom and dads do Zoom meetings and stuff, maybe you could do a Zoom meeting with more people and see what they all look like on screen doing this. Just a thought.
Why not?
But some of you who may like to write a lot or really interested in reading, or maybe you're older, like we know a lot of high school kids or adults who do improv, you may want to try what we call a poetic device, something that writers use to make their descriptions more descriptive. And this poetic device that you could use in this game is called metaphor. It's when you describe something by calling it something it's not. Like if you say, oh, that girl, I like her so much, she's a peach. Well, she's not a piece of fruit. She's just, someone who's sweet and wonderful and fun. So you say, or if you say, it's raining buckets outside. There are not tin buckets falling on people out there, but by calling the rain buckets, everybody understands how hard it's raining. So now we're going to try doing a character that is a metaphor. We're going to pick something that is not alive, not a human being, and we're going to play a human being that somehow is metaphorically like that. Now, we don't have anyone to give us that idea. Like you might,
Just the two of us.
if you had people giving you suggestions, they might say things like, I don't know,
Wind.
yeah, or something that's like a piece of furniture or something like that.
A chair.
But this, we're going to draw a word from this book, which I highly recommend.
It's Billy's favorite book.
Even if you've read it, if you've read it a lot, I still recommend it. Read it again. It's so great every time. So Mike, would you just point to a line from this book? He's pointing to a line that says, I can hold up the cup. So Mike and I are going to play a character that somehow is metaphorically like a cup.
Shape,
We're human
face.
beings. Yeah. We're
Shape,
human
face, move,
beings.
talk.
But we're somehow like a cup. All right, you ready, Mike?
Yep.
Shape. Face. Move. Talk. I made some tea for you.
Oh, I'm telling
I
you,
hope
this
you
is
like
just
it.
the loveliest video
It's wonderful.
I've ever seen. Yes.
And neutral position. I only saw you out of the corner of my eye, but I'm going to say you were playing a really full cup of something warm.
I
That's what
was.
It seemed like.
I was.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I had
too
my
busy
hand
watching
like this, like it was a handle,
like a
and then
handle.
I was kind of moving like this, like the water was
water
moving, or
was-
the tea was moving in the cup.
Wait.
It's going.
Oh, listen, we got cut off. Once again, not enough room on that little contraption there. But before we go, I want to work on these rules. I want to make sure you know these rules. Now, once again, geez, it's hot in here. Well, once again, it's when we did it last time. Throw this to me. I was wearing this shirt, and when I turned my back, when I was covering the rules, you saw this. Well, we're not going to use this T-shirt today. You got to memorize these rules. Always say yes. Always make your partner look good. Now, all right, on the count of 3, don't look. I'm going to cover it up. What are the 2 rules? All but yeah, and your partner. Very good. What?
Good. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm sorry I kicked the tripod. That's what happened there. See you next time.
I thought that was my head. Oh, all right. Bye-bye, guys.
See you next time. Although we can't see them. One last thing. Freestyle Repertory Theatre is on the roster of young audiences of New Jersey and Eastern Pennsylvania. So if your school is in New Jersey or Eastern Pennsylvania, you can find out more about the programs we can bring to your school at their website. And we hope when the time is right to see you in person at your school.